Then we have a guest as well. Maybe you tell something.
Yes, my name is Simon Jacob. I'm the chairman of the Central Council of the Oriental Christians in Germany. But today, do I forward to you the message of the youth of Middle East. The reason is very simple. I'm just since a few weeks back from Syria and Iraq from the front line. And referring to that, what you said, I took this with me. A village in Syria was conquered back by a coalition of Christians, Muslims, and Kurds. The mosque was destroyed, the church was destroyed. I asked them, why have you destroyed the mosque? They told me, because the mosque had 2 towers. So therefore, it is not a mosque for the extremists. And they destroyed the mosque completely. But gentlemen, today I'm here because the youth of this country, of all countries, these young people fighting on the ground against Daesh, wanted to submit you a message. So these are not my words, these are the words of these young people in this country. As we are here for dialogue among the present cultures and regions, it's required to keep our focus on what's happening in Middle East, as it seems to be a treat, not only for that part of the world. When we go a few years back in time and look at Syria, Iraq or Egypt, we will see the young generation fighting for life, suffering from continuous war, displacement, corruption, unemployment and trauma, becoming an easy target for building the medium of the extremists and fundamentalists, resulting what we call today Islamic State, inspired and motivated by a certain dogma of the religion. The main victims of this war are the minorities, the weakest, the ones who are not able to defend themselves, and the young generation of the whole region, the lost generation without any perspective, because we are not able to develop a method to solve this conflict together. As we are here for a dialogue, we can discuss how to improve the non-Muslim Muslim religion. And we need to talk about the essential core origins as a source of this conflict. First, the equalization of non-Muslims in the Islam, discrepancy between the treatment of members of the Ummah and members of the community such as Yazidis, Christians, Jews, atheists, and Muslims themselves. Accorded to the UN Charter 1948 and by mostly of the countries accepted. Second, the inner Islam conflict between the Shia and the Sunnah, or its capitals of power, Riyadh and Tehran. Without a solution here, we will have no peace. Third point, last point, the role of the so-called Western world in the world of Islam, and about the mistakes we have done in the past, result in a development of groups like Al-Qaeda or IS able to rise up. We accepted it because our economic interests in Europe as well overlapped the intention of our region, the intention of a young generation, as seen, for example, in Egypt 2011, to have a life in dignity, peace, and freedom. I was 2011 there. We thought a world roots in thousands of years by an internal codex embedded in the structure and hierarchy of the tribes and clans, influenced, for example, by the historical law of the Codex of Hammurabi, would easily accept a democratically system as we run it in the Western world. They did not. Not now, not this way, not this kind of democracy. Gentlemen, it's up on people like you, the people we are surrounded by today at the World Security Conference, from the most powerful nations in the world, to give the young generation the chance to take their own responsibility in their own country, for their own society and citizens, resulted in a chance of peace for the whole world. These are not only my words. These are the words of a young female activist from Iraq, Erbil. Her name is Savina Rafaeel Dawood. Her voice on behalf of the youth from these countries. She was telling me, and these are her words now, tell these people to look through our eyes, ask them to become our voice, try to make them to get in our mind, never matter in what we believe or to whom we belong, because we are the present, we are the future, we are the next generation, and we want not to be a lost generation in our own homelands. Thank you very much for listening us. Thank you very much for listening the voice of the youth from Middle East.
Very impressive. Yes. Thank you very much. Maybe you would be so kind to.
Yeah, because I'm thank you very much. I really, what been said in the letter is what I started with. I think the most important is to have the right leaders in the Arab world and in the Muslim world. And I just want